Hello dear customers and potential customers. Today I'm going to introduce you an ETH mining motherboard, Jingsha D37, just in my hand. Wow, it's so long. This motherboard is from Jingsha. Jingsha is actually Chinese phonetic transcription, which means powerful shock. So far as I know, after purchasing this motherboard, many customers get into trouble in cable connecting. As you can see, there are so many headers on this board, but there's neither 24-pin power header nor EPS CPU 8-pin header. That's totally different to normal DIY motherboard. That's why I'm making this video. It will take you 10 minutes and you will be able to build an ETH mining computer based on Jingsha D37 motherboard by your own hand. Okay, let's get started. First, montage motherboard and then PSU. Unlike DIY motherboards, Jingsha D37 has neither 24-pin power supply header nor CPU EPS header, as I have already mentioned. So you may ask, how could I power this motherboard? Two situations. First, if you are using a normal PSU like this one, instead of connecting the 24-pin and the CPU EPS cable with the motherboard, you actually need to connect this 24-pin shorter with the PSU. You will get this 24-pin shorter together with the motherboard. How to use it? Just like this. The 24-pin shorter keeps your PSU working once powered on. You see it? It's working. Okay, let's turn off the power and connect the other cables. To power the motherboard, we must connect these 6-pin headers on the side of the motherboard, which originally designed for graphic card. Don't get shocked once you see so many 6-pin headers. However, you do not need to connect all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will be fine. You may say, oh crap, my PSU doesn't have so many 6-pin plugs. Okay then, let me give you a tip. Buy a new one, together with the motherboard. This PSU provides 8 double 6 plus 2-pin plugs that fit the motherboard perfectly. By the way, if you'd like, you can also buy this BTC-S37 case, which is specially designed for Jingsha D37 motherboard. Oh, do not forget connecting the power button and the 4 cooling fans. Okay, finally you can show your graphic cards, the most important component for an ETH miner. These are Jingsha Radeon RX 580 with 8GB GDDR5 video RAM. Push the card into the slot at 19 degrees. Then you need to connect the 8-pin EPS header on these graphic cards. The cable on PSU is actually too short for the graphic card. Don't worry, you can buy 8-pin 122 splitters. Use the splitters just like this. For this graphic card with only one 6 or 8-pin EPS header, we use a splitter as an extension cable. If your graphic card has double 6 or 8-pin header, the splitter can also fulfill the requirement. How many splitters do you need depends on how many graphic cards you are using. Okay, let's power on. Oh god! The fans, the noise, like helicopter. However, what could I say? It's the sound of money. You are going to love it. Another situation, if you are going to use a 12-volt DC PSU, you can use it like this. It's even easier than using a normal PSU. However, you have to buy these graphic card EPS cables. How many cards, how many cables? They are supposed to be used like this. The 6-pin header is for motherboard. The double 8-pin headers are for graphic cards. After building a miner, for operating system, Linux or Windows, both okay. And then you need to download the newest driver and install it. And then download a mining software, register an account, or log in your own account. At last, you can start with mining. Now I have 8 RX 580 in my miner, so it's totally 240 megahash. And then let's take a look at the power consumption. It's about 1200 watts. Okay, thank you for watching, and hopefully the video will help you with building an ETH miner. See you next time. Bye-bye.